everyone has, this is like the fingerprint of God in our own souls, and what we express is like we all have different predispositions, likes, dislikes, life paths. Like mine was wound up in a particular way where I was always very interested and I love my body. And what I mean by that is like, I remember even being very young, like under like 6, 7, 8, 9, and like wanting to be faster, wanting to throw the ball better, and like actually practicing and doing these things. And over the course of like my young life, like I broke lots of bones. I think I broke my arm like 5 times playing sports, like very active doing things, but also like a lot of like legitimate injuries. Just got injured a lot, like doing things, like intense things, you know, whether it was like high jump or basketball or whatever. But I always told myself, I'm glad I'd never broken my leg. And that was something that like, it was literally a thought in my mind. Well, we fast forward to when I'm 26 years old. I'm in my last year of naturopathic medical school, towards the tail end. And I take a trip with one of my close friends named Barrick, and we go to Durango, Colorado, to go skiing. And it was just us. And at this time, how I would describe like my energy and my expression was I was definitely very tied to what I would call like my ego as my body mind. Like I was taking care of it with great stuff, but I really cared a lot about it. And I felt like that it was me in a big sense. And I was looking at just like personal growth, becoming better, which is better body, sharper mind, lots of inputs. And I was very, very tied to this, like as many of us may find ourselves at a certain point in life. So we're skiing this day, and we're skiing early in the day, and we're going really fast, and we're making a turn here, and I kind of like fly off the ski track and fall into this mogul pit, and I like catch myself, and I like tweak my leg a little bit. I'm like, wow, that could have been really bad. I should probably slow down. And I've been skiing since I was a young boy. I mean, we're over 20 years at this point, so I'm a good proficient skier, but I was skiing 100% with ego. And I had a young friend who were also skiing fast, so we're doing this. But I had the thought, I should probably slow down. I almost had a really bad injury on my right leg. Don't slow down. We continue skiing hard later in the day, and I get separated from my friend. And we're on this particular run that has like a very steep slope that if you hit it as you're going fast and you jump at the top, you just kind of like float for like 15, 20 feet and you land. So I do this once, and I think it's like amazing. So I go back up to do it again, and I do it again, except next time I jump, like the skis kind of get crossed up in the air, and it was like a bad landing. And I come down and like I crash like so bad. Skis blow off. I'm probably going 30 miles per hour or so and just getting slammed. I have a helmet on, thank God. But like what stops my impact is I slam into a tree at full speed, and I hit my right, it hit my right leg, and my right leg blew up and like literally like exploded into like 6 pieces. Like imagine the biggest bone in your body, your femur, just shattered. Arm is broken, and I'm at the bottom of this tree well, like just like what just happened, just absolutely thrashed. And I was able to get evacuated by ski patrol, get to the hospital in Durango, Colorado, a couple emergency surgeries, and they're able to like get a rod in and like save my leg. Very grateful for that, except like that is a life-changing injury. Like, I mean, if I would have hit that tree in any other way, spine dead instantly. Like, you know, it's just how it happened. It was really amazing. And that changes everything in that exact moment. I mean, you're set on a healing journey to go recover this leg, which we can get into. And it's been something that's been like a new, an echo of physical karma that I created from that moment that's led me on this incredible journey of experiencing physical healing, but also turning inward and learning so much from this lesson. But like, this is like a defining moment in my life. And my life is still like, I'm in my early 30s. There's a long way to go. But I do see this as like the second big inflection point in which you would maybe look back and call my story. Maybe the first one being the loss of my dad. He died when he was 42, I was 9. This is now like my second one. And it's been amazing what's happened since. It's led me onto this spiritual path. It's led me to understanding so many of the things that you knew that time I asked you about the full moon, but I didn't yet know. So it's been one of the greatest things, but also one of my greatest teachers, you know, and a painful one at that.
Yeah, but you took it. And instead of being angry that this had happened to you, and this is where my heart grew so much watching your journey,